Welcome to Butts and Stuff, a barbecue podcast.
Where the topics are always random and they try to slip in a little barbecue.
Now, here's your pitmaster in the making, Chris.
Hey, guys.
No. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the podcast. This is not your host or the pitmaster in the making, Shaelee. I am the sides chick with an S. Sides.
Ooh, sides chick.
Ha ha ha.
Guys, welcome back to the podcast. We're in the final moments of our cruise.
Yes, we just realized we have not packed our bags yet, and they have to be outside in less than 2 hours.
So, yeah. So, it happens, but I'm going to sit back. For those of you watching, the video may not be the best, but we're making do with what we've got.
It is 8:45 at night.
Yeah, it's 8:45. We are on the very aft of the ship.
Deck 8, outside of Summer's Landing.
I don't know, probably 20 foot behind us is the back of the ship going down to the ocean. So
We thought we were going to have to move because the ocean was too loud.
So if you want to hear the ocean.
That just sounds like static.
Yeah, that just sounds like static. This is horrible, but
Okay.
I'm going to be happy to be back in the studio. I'm going to be real honest with everybody.
I don't know if this light is blowing me out or not, but it's fine.
It's
I have
fine.
so many things to tell you.
Oh, let's start there.
Okay. So Chris doesn't know this yet. For those of you watching, this is a big surprise. Jazz normally brings a snack or
Yes,
a
he does.
drink for you to try.
Yes, he does.
So-
we're going to make that a recommendation or a requirement. I'm sorry, not
Our
a
guest.
recommendation. Anytime there's a guest on, they have to bring a snack
Okay.
or drink or...
So, before our cruise, in honor of our dear friend Jazz, I picked up a snack for you to try.
Okay.
Today you'll be trying tahine peach rings.
All right, I do like tahine.
I picked these up in the Burlington checkout.
Ooh,
So,
a place I do not go to.
no promises that they're going to be fresh or edible at all.
Well,
So, let me
let's
open
see
them for
what
you.
we got. For those of you on YouTube, you can watch people walk behind us.
So, here is your tahine peach ring. I don't know.
Smells peachy.
Does Jazz always try the snack he brings? Because I don't.
Of
like
course he
tahine.
does.
Okay, cool. So, this is from Snack Club. It says it's a peach-flavored gummy candy sprinkled with tahine,
They're
chili,
definitely
and lime.
gummy.
For,
They've been sitting on the shelf for a while.
for those of you that don't like chewing noises, you'll have to fast forward a little bit because Chris doesn't know how to take the mic away from his mouth. So I found these in the Burlington checkout. They were
I muted it.
$2.79.
So, they don't taste like a normal sugary peach ring, probably because they have tahine on it, but they definitely do have a peach flavor.
I don't like them. And I don't have a drink.
And but the tahine is not overpowering, in my opinion, as Shaelee chokes on it over here.
They're so gummy, you can tell they were bought at Burlington.
How long have they been sitting on the shelf?
It says that they expire in December of 23, but I don't believe that.
Okay, so it's still got some time. Oh my.
That was gross. I don't know how Jazz does
So
that.
we have had a couple fails. Most recently, the chips Jazz brought, amazing, but we have had a couple fails.
I did get to try the barbecue cheese curls.
Yes.
Those were really good. Highly recommend those.
Yeah, the if you don't remember the Mexican liquor episode, that was a fail.
Well, I'm going to chalk this one up to a fail.
So
Don't think those are good at all.
I don't think I will be eating any more, but
No, they're probably going to go in the trash. Unless any of you want me to send them to you. Please DM me your address. They're open. They expire in December of 23.
if you guys really want some, I will sacrifice myself and go to Burlington's
This was the
and
only
get you some.
This was the only pack Burlington had.
I'm sure I can get them on Amazon.
Probably.
It's fine.
Okay, I have more news.
Okay.
I'm just being jazzy.
News number 2.
Yes. Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
In the taco line,
Blue Iguana Tacos.
I met
Dun, dun, dun.
Miss DVQ
What?
Yes, Miss BBQ herself.
Miss Danielle. Oh, I don't remember her last name.
Bennett?
Bennett? I think it's Danielle Bennett.
Yes, I met Miss
What?
BBQ herself in the taco
On
line.
a Carnival cruise ship.
Yes.
Oh, that is awesome.
So, I'm not normally the person.
Guys, I didn't know this.
I'm not normally the person that'll like.
What day was this? Where was I?
This was like Tuesday.
Okay.
I've been holding on to this. Mind you, it is Saturday.
Okay, I'm going to go find her tonight.
Okay, so I was in the taco line. I was getting a breakfast burrito. And
What'd you have on it?
is that really important right now?
Yes.
Mexican eggs.
Details.
Guacamole, cheese, hash browns, bagel.
Okay.
Anywho, not important. Breakfast burrito line.
Okay.
So this woman in front of me had on a BBQ hat, and the only reason I noticed it is because on the side of it says #barbecue life.
Whoop, whoop.
So I'm like, okay,
That's gonna be one of our new hashtags now. Whoop whoop.
whoop whoop. Okay, so I'm not normally the person that would just be like, are you the person that I think you are?
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is going back to like very beginning pitmasters.
This
like,
is kind of when we were trying to figure out what route we were gonna go.
Yeah, like right when we first started getting into barbecue.
Yeah.
And Jazz was the same way. Pitmasters is really what
Yep.
started it. And so then she pulled out her phone, and her case was a BBQ case.
All right. Either this is the girl,
And I'm like, okay, so
or she's a fangirl.
exactly. Either this is her, or it's just someone that's like really into barbecue. And if I ask them this question, they're gonna like be cool with it.
Right.
So I didn't even start the conversation. She was like, my 22-year-old got lost between here and the buffet. And I was like, ugh, kids.
Oh,
Mind you,
children.
I'm only 26. I also got lost between there and the buffet.
Oh, children.
But anywho, I was like, okay, so I have to ask, like, are you Miss BBQ? And she's like, yeah, baby, that's me. And I was like, oh my gosh.
She even talks like I think she would.
I try not to fangirl too much. But we had a really in-depth conversation about how she got out of barbecue. Well, not out of barbecue, but like she's not competing.
Right, she hasn't competed for a couple years now.
Yeah, she's not competing. All she's doing is producing content for social media and cruising. She moved to Florida.
So if you saw her, I think she put out a queso recipe this week.
Yeah, she showed it to me in the
Okay,
line.
perfect.
She was posting it as I talked to her.
So she's actually on a ship, not at home and wherever she is.
Yeah, so she moved to Florida.
Oh,
And
not Canada anymore, huh?
She moved to Florida. And she has done everything on her bucket list, and she likes to cruise with Carnival. But she did say that the food's kind of, so she has to watch what she eats.
I imagine with her background, it probably would be very, very hard because she is a very talented chef.
Well, I think so too. But it was so cool. If I had my phone, so I try not to carry my phone when we're on vacation, except for like pictures. But
Somebody walking by.
I try not to carry my phone, but if I would have had my phone, I don't know if I would have had the nerve, but I really wanted to take a picture with her because I did not tell you. You came to the line to get silverware from me, and she was standing right in front of us.
Oh, darn it.
I know. She was like, she asked if we were into barbecue. I said, we do like local comps.
Right.
Nothing huge. And I was not wearing my Memphis in May shirt.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
Opportunities. I know.
That would have been perfect.
I know. She was so sweet. And I've actually seen her a couple times since then, but I couldn't point her out to you because I hadn't told you
I
yet.
saw the BBQ hat.
That's her.
But she always had glasses on. And
She took her sunglasses off for me.
I never thought about it and put two and two together, I guess.
Yeah, so that was her. So shout out to BBQ. It was nice meeting
All
you
right.
in the taco line. I'm a big fan.
Like she's ever going to listen to this. But if you do, shout out. We'd love to have you. Let us know when you're cruising again, and we'll book it.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We'll be there.
We do these weird video podcasts where people are like, yo, is this a live show? And I'm like, kind of.
The lady in the Lido. Yo, is this a live show? Shout out to the Carnival Celebration.
Kind of live. Kind of not. But
Yeah,
it's
kind of
okay.
live. It'll be live in a few weeks. That counts.
So those are the two things I had for this. But like, I was a big fangirl. Like, you don't understand how much it took for me to not come back to the table and be like,
Oh my God, guess what? Oh my God, guess who I just saw?
right?
Well, I'm proud of you for keeping that secret.
Thank you. It was a really hard one.
Oh my gosh.
So what's up? What are we talking about today?
So we need. Oh, the band's going. Pick you up on Friday night.
No one wants to hear you singing.
So, speaking of that, we played bingo. We played bingo a little bit earlier.
Yes, we played bingo.
And the bingo host is very good. His name's Mike. He's from Jersey.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? So, or I guess no, it wasn't him. Sorry, it was the cruise director Lee. Sorry,
Mike is good though.
He had talked about the cruise coming up because a different cruise director's taking over. Chris Williams,
The Flying Scotsman.
and he is a performer. He is a singer. He's very talented.
Yeah, he is.
Lee cannot
Not so
sing.
much. He's really nice.
He's a fun little 5'7" Englishman. Very funny.
Yeah, he's really funny. We really like him.
Yes, one of my favorite cruise directors, next to Mike Pack.
Hi, Mike.
Shout out. Shaelee said I did too many shout outs last episode, so
You
shout
did.
out.
You did. You shouted at everyone. You even shouted out Jazz, and Jazz is literally your co-host.
Shout out. So
Okay.
cooking classes.
Yes. Okay, so we booked this cruise with the purpose of only doing cooking classes.
If you guys see my feet, oh well. It's vacation.
So, cooking classes. That was the whole purpose. Carnival does this new thing on their new ships called Carnival Kitchen.
Yes.
And it's all cooking classes.
Yes.
So, what did we do this week?
Let's see. Let me get my list. I made a list, guys, so I didn't forget anything. So we started out, the very first one we did was the Carnival Kitchen Pizza Masterclass.
Ah, yes. Pizza. My best friend.
Yeah, so we made the dough from scratch. We made a tomato sauce from scratch.
Tomato basil.
Tomato
marinara
basil.
is what it was. It tasted good.
Let's see, what else did we make? You made a
Roasted garlic oil.
roasted garlic oil sauce. So I made the marinara based or tomato basil based pepperoni pineapple pizza because I love pepperoni and pineapple.
It is pretty good.
And you made
I made the signature Carnival Quattro Formaggio pizza,
okay.
which is a pizza without any tomato sauce. It has a roasted garlic oil sauce. It's not really a sauce. It's just on the crust. And then it's 4 different cheeses.
Okay.
So what I did was, because we got to make it ourselves, I did a half and half. So half of my pizza was the Quattro Formaggio, which is just the cheeses. I don't remember what cheeses are. I know it's Parmesan, provolone, probably a mozzarella, maybe a Swiss, maybe a white cheddar. I can't remember what the 4th cheese is, but I love the Quattro Formaggio pizza. It is my favorite on the ship. I eat it every single ship that we are here. It's my favorite. So I did half of that, and then the other half, still that roasted garlic oil sauce, but I did pineapple and pepperoni on it because I wanted to see what it tasted like compared to yours.
So mine, I don't know. I have a favorite pizza place that makes this pepperoni pineapple. And I don't think they're going to beat them. Not even me making it.
I don't know. Mine was good. I liked it. I would like to do pizza at home like that.
Okay.
I think it'd be fun to get Jazz and Kayla and the kids involved.
So the good thing is when they do these Carnival Kitchens, they send out the recipes. So we will be able to make everything that we've made in this list.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I think the pizza class was fun.
It was.
I thought the pizza was good. I'm a big pizza fan. And I think it would be a fun, get everyone together, BJ stuff, all the kids,
It would be.
and just do a whole big,
We would be the experts. Shout out, whoop, whoop.
do a whole big, make your own pizza night. I think that would be so much
That
fun.
would be fun.
We do the friends tables. I think this would be a good addition.
It would. I know they're doing pizza tomorrow, but I think we could do back to back.
We could skip a month.
That's the Super Bowl. So the next one we did, which would be the next day,
Yes, the next morning.
we did the Carnival Kitchen Morning Hustle. This was one of my favorite ones.
Brunch. Who
Yes.
doesn't love 2 meals put together?
This, by far, was one of the best ones we've done, in my opinion. So we made a frittata. We made the famous 12-hour French toast. We made huevos rancheros.
Huevos rancheros.
And we did fresh pressed juice.
Okay.
So,
let's break that down.
Let's start with the frittata. I've never made a frittata.
I've never made a frittata either. And I didn't think it was terrible.
I didn't either.
I don't like onion, like a lot of onions. I don't mind onions,
Right.
but this had pickled onions and raw, like sauteed onions in it. So it was a little too much onion for me.
The potatoes, I think, could have been bigger.
I would agree.
But I like big potatoes.
I would think we should buy a ramekin and try to make it at home.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it'd be a great Sunday brunch.
These classes get expensive.
Yeah, because then we buy everything.
We have to go home and buy everything.
Do you remember last time when we had to buy 12 spatulas?
Yeah. We only bought 3.
They're expensive, though.
They use the Rubbermaid commercial grade spatulas.
Yeah.
And by far the best spatula I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, for sure.
Amazon has them. They're like $32 a piece.
And we own 3.
They are worth every penny. So.
Okay, so the 12-hour French toast.
Yes, we didn't actually do it for 12 hours, but.
I thought it was great.
So the way they do it is they make their brine, their mixture, their egg wash.
Brine.
And they let it soak
bread.
for 6 hours on one side, and at 6 hours exactly, they flip it. 6 hours exactly, they take it off and cook it. So 12 hours until it cooks. It didn't have any vanilla in it. That was my biggest surprise.
Yeah, because we normally put vanilla, cinnamon, sugar,
Yeah. So
eggs, milk.
This was eggs and cinnamon sugar and something else.
Heavy cream.
Heavy cream, and that was it.
Yeah, it was so good, guys.
That bread they use is like 3 inches thick.
It's a super thick bread, but it was so good. And honestly, I don't know where we're going to find bread that thick. I don't know if I'm going to have to figure out how to make it. But I would make that at home. I think that would be a big
Oh, I'm
hit.
getting a new appliance, bread maker.
No. My mom has one we'll borrow. Mom, I need your bread maker.
Oh. So, yeah, that was good. Now, the huevos rancheros.
Best thing we made. It was great.
Really?
Oh, my gosh. The tortilla that was warmed, the beans, the chicken, the pico. Oh, there was nothing bad about it. Nothing. It was delicious.
It was good. So,
The eggs over easy. I mean, it was great. The only thing it was missing was a little Chululas.
so what kind of fresh pressed juice did you do? Because I didn't do any.
Yeah, you didn't do any. I did watermelon, pineapple, and spinach together.
It was good.
It was really good. I didn't do a whole lot of spinach, so it wasn't green.
Right.
But I thought it was good.
Yeah, it looked kind of like watermelon, a little darker.
The watermelon pineapple separated,
Yeah.
obviously. But I thought it was good. I've never had a fresh pressed juice before, so I was impressed.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Okay, so the third one we did was in St. Martin. And it was a carnival excursion. And I really hate to say this, but it was trash. It was complete garbage. I think it cost us like $150 for a French cooking class.
Yeah, so I'm not going to say the name just out of, I don't know, spite.
It was a French cooking class in St. Martin. Come on.
So we made, I don't know, cracked egg cacote?
I think it's cocote,
Cacote.
which was pretty much a frittata.
Yeah, pretty much a frittata, a little different. And then we made shrimp tempura.
Let's just leave it at it was unorganized. The food was fine, but it wasn't actually cooking. We got to cut one mushroom.
Yeah, we cut up one mushroom
And cracked
the
an egg.
ham the bacon and the potatoes. Everything is already cooked. So we cut this mushroom, mixed things in a bowl, and then it went back to the thing. I guess we put it in a ramekin.
Yeah, and then they took it. And then for the shrimp, we cut it 3 times and battered it, and that's it.
Yeah, so the cooking class was horrible. I don't even think the chef was the chef.
We can't say that.
It was a joke.
Yeah, it was bad. And if I was a person that would complain, not publicly, because obviously that's what
Right.
this is. If I was a person that would like complain to Carnival themselves, I probably would have on that one because it was. We weren't the only ones. I'm pretty sure everyone there was like,
there
what
was
is
probably
this?
20 people in that room.
Even the nice elderly couple that we just sat with at dinner, they were like, that was not good.
Yeah, that was not.
Shrimp tempura is Japanese. Well, I don't know if it is, but that's what they said. I was like, well, I don't think it's French, but okay.
Yeah, I don't. Anyway.
So let's move on from that.
Moving on.
We did get to have a really good French pastry, though.
Yeah,
We
so
went
did
to a bakery, and
we
it was...
did have some time in St. Martin. And for those of you that don't know, it is an island that is separated. The Dutch and the French co-own this island together.
Yes.
Who was it? Britain had it.
Yeah, and then they decided to kick them out.
Yeah, they decided, hey guys, let's get together and kick them out. So that's what they did. It is a co-owned island. You can travel between the two countries free.
No passports, no nothing.
Yeah, no passports, no nothing.
It's very cool to see the two different sides. I can't say that.
Yes, because they are different, very much.
Yeah, so because we were on the French side, our tour guide was like, hey, there's a couple of French bakeries. I really wanted to have a French pastry. We just got the, normal croissant. And it was good. It was way better than Pillsbury.
Croissant.
Way better than Pillsbury. Okay. So that was St. Martin.
So
the class
yes.
was whatever.
So we had just left, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes ago.
Yes.
The Carnival Kitchen Oriental Unknown.
And what is that, Chris?
So when we first did these on the Mardi Gras, they did not offer dinner classes.
No, it was just the normal, hour during the day courses.
Yes. So now they do, what is it, 3?
Yeah, I think it's 3 different versions.
I think it's 3 different evening dinner classes. And it's still a cooking class. You go through and cook it. And then once you're done, they bring out basically everything you've just cooked, but the chef made it. So you get to try your version of it and the chef's version.
Yeah. So what was the Oriental Unknown
So
food?
the Oriental Unknown was Indonesian food.
Which is not curry.
It is not curry.
I was very specific and making sure because I do not like curry.
Yes, so it's not curry. It's not Chinese.
It
nothing.
is spicy.
It is Indonesian. So we made, I can't even pronounce these.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah, the first thing.
Ayam bitutu.
So I tried to type these out how they sounded.
Roasted chicken.
So it was chicken that had a marinade on top of it. And the coolest thing is you wrap it in a banana leaf.
Yeah, and then one lady told us...
That was the coolest thing in the world.
One lady told us that we can buy banana leaves at Whole Foods. So we're going to make a trip to Whole Foods.
I've got some ideas coming up that I'm going to try to use banana leaves for. So keep on a lookout for those.
So that was the first thing. What did you think of the chicken? What did you think of the chicken we made? Because we didn't try the chicken the chef made.
I thought it was good. It was spicy, but I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was decent.
I can't say that's something that I would put in our weekly roundup.
No.
But it was good. So the second thing we made...
Soto ayam. I'm so sorry if you're Indonesian. I speak very little Spanish, let alone Indonesian. So
yes. So
what was the soto ayam? The rice?
Yes, that was the rice we made.
This rice was cool.
Yeah, so it was a Japanese, almost like a sushi rice.
It was sticky like sushi rice.
That had, I don't even know. I'll have to wait until the recipe comes out. But it had a couple. They used a lot of dill leaf. Or no, not dill leaf.
Bay leaves.
Lemongrass.
Ginger.
They use a lot of ginger and lemongrass and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was pretty neat.
So what I thought the coolest thing about the rice is we halved the water and we used coconut milk for the other half.
Yes, that was cool.
And it made it really creamy. I was really interested in that.
Yeah,
so
that was very good.
The third thing we make was a pork satay.
Now those, in my opinion, were good.
Yeah, so it was just a pork with a bunch of spices in it. And then we wrapped it around celery.
Yes. So they normally use like shish kebabs or
Yes.
stuff like that. But being on the ship, you can't have that.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't quite understand that, but
It was good with the celery. I thought it was fine. And
Which
then you just
also-
pan fry it.
I now understand why they don't have toothpicks on board.
Yeah.
I've never understood that, but the guy said there's something with it that they couldn't do toothpicks in this either.
He is a big toothpick fan.
And I was
so-
like, oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I thought the pork was good. Let's talk about the next course because this was my favorite. It was the udang bakar,
Okay.
which is the grilled shrimp.
Oh, the shrimp was good.
If we have to do a chef's choice in any of our comps this year, I vote we do this shrimp.
Yes. So this shrimp,
So good.
it's basically butterflied.
Which I'd never seen a shrimp like that before.
I have not either. So
It was interesting.
they take the head off and then they butterfly it.
Yeah.
And then they, what is it?
They deveined
It's like a
it.
marinade.
Yeah.
It's got like a ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise,
I don't know what it was.
soy sauce, ginger.
Smelled amazing.
Yeah. So you cook this garlic marinade stuff in the pan and then put your shrimp in there, cook it for 2 to 3 minutes as normal, pull it off.
It was so good.
It was very good. It was a fried shrimp, very good.
Oh, it was so good. Okay, so the next thing we did was sayur pachal, which was the green beans, the vegetables.
Oh, yes, yes. So I have never had anchovies before.
I've had them in Caesar salad dressing.
So, well,
That counts.
in Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
So I guess that counts too.
Yeah, but this had
But we
like,
sauteed them.
yeah, this had like what diced anchovies, minced
Yes,
anchovies. This was really good. We did green beans.
Yes.
I don't remember what was all in them. I remember the anchovies, and then there
It had
was
the peanut, like crushed up peanuts for the
those-
topping.
those smelled
um,
amazing.
Oh, it was delicious. Those green beans are those will go in the weekly rotation.
Yeah, those were good. If we can find all the ingredients, that's for sure gonna.
Yeah, so those were very, very good.
And then, so we, like Chris said, we got to cook all this food, and then we got to try what we made, and then we all sat down family style. They poured everyone glasses of wine, and we
Picture.
they poured everyone glasses of wine, and then we got to eat the food that the chefs prepared. And the only thing we didn't get to cook was the dessert.
Yes.
So I don't remember what they said the name was.
It was.
They told us a couple times, and I could not comprehend.
I'm hoping it's on the
It will be.
List.
It will be. So this was like, imagine a pancake batter fried banana.
With a caramel topping.
It was beautiful.
It was delicious.
It was so good. Like, so good. That's the only way I know how to explain it, is pancake batter.
Yeah.
Funnel cake batter.
Yeah.
Really good sweet yumminess fried around a banana. And then you dip it in caramel.
Shout out to the dude on the moped.
Like, it was so good. And, I didn't eat a lot of what the chef prepared because I am saving my stomach for some sushi before bed. The last day on the cruise, you have to eat everything.
Because I have to sleep with her.
That's not nice.
Oh,
That's not
geez.
nice at all.
So-
I just want some sushi and pizza before bed. And then maybe some cheesecake. They have it in the fridge still.
She was going to bring the cheesecake out here to eat. And I was like, what are you doing?
It's a food podcast. Why can't I eat while we do it?
Waffle House. We didn't mention Waffle House on the last one.
That is true. I love Waffle House. Y'all have never gotten my opinion. I think Waffle House is great. I'm a big waffle fan. You throw butter in it. You get the little butter pockets. Definitely team waffle here.
So, Waffle House or Denny's?
Waffle House.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles. Do you need your phone for the rest of your questions?
I
Because
do.
I know you have them written
Okay,
down.
so we've been coming up with questions for the guests.
So let's talk about waffles.
Okay.
While you pull up your list. Waffles are great. They have the little squares for, I like to call them butter pockets. big fan of the butter pockets.
Okay.
You have to have double butter when you go to Waffle House, though, because they only give you one little tub, and it's just not enough.
Okay.
And then at Waffle House, you have to get the peanut butter chips. You said chocolate chips one episode. No.
You do half chocolate, half peanut butter.
No.
Yes.
I did that one time.
Well,
It's the peanut butter chips. Get the peanut butter chips on the side, or else they melt down. You don't want peanut butter all over all of your butter pockets. It's a science.
Oh, so a couple of these questions I'm going to skip because
Why?
it's me. So
Why?
anyway, okay. So what got you into barbecue?
Barbecue Pitmasters on TV.
Okay.
Approximately circa 2015.
Okay. Yeah.
That would be when we got together.
Fair enough.
2015.
Who runs the TV? No.
Also him.
What is your favorite barbecue cooker that we own?
Oh, well, we don't own it anymore.
Okay.
But I really liked when you did the Bronco.
Okay. Which we're getting another one this year.
And actually, I don't remember if I told you. Yeah, I did. We had that guy message us on Instagram. You and Jazz need to do an in-depth conversation about the Bronco versus the Bronco
we
Pro.
had a gentleman reach out to us that he wants us to do an in-depth review of the Bronco.
So the only reason that we got rid of our Bronco was because A, we were going to upgrade, and B, there wasn't enough room on our deck anymore. We literally ran out of cooker room.
It happens.
I had to have a table out there. If I would have just gotten rid of the table, you could have bought another one.
That's why I'm getting a new competition trailer this year.
I know. Okay, moving on.
So,
I liked the Bronco the best.
what is the favorite barbecue thing to cook?
That I cook?
Yes.
Okay, so obviously I make pig pies
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
Okay.
So I think that's probably what I'll go with. I'm a big pig pie person.
Okay.
I know it goes over really well every time we bring them somewhere.
Yeah.
Ooh, or jalapeno poppers.
Oh, those are normally good.
Yeah. I make a lot of jalapeno poppers in
Okay.
the summer too.
So, what is your favorite non-barbecue thing to cook?
Pasta. Cajun.
Okay.
Like Cajun Alfredo pasta.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Sausage, chicken, shrimp,
That's good.
Cajun seasoning. I recently started using the, is it Malcolm's
Yes.
King Crawl?
Yes. The King Crawl.
That is really
very,
good. It's
very
got
good.
some sweet, it's got some heat, and then you always add tahini or
Yeah.
Creole on top of it.
You got to. You got to spice it up.
But that's the favorite thing that I cook.
Okay.
Do you have more questions?
Nope, that's all the questions because we've already covered the Waffle House and the
In-depth.
waffles. So.
Team waffle, for sure.
So with that, guys, we are going to head to our cabin and pack our bags, unfortunately, and get ready to head back home in the morning. So
I tried to book the next cruise. It's full.
oh, she wants to do a back-to-back. So guys, if you want to connect with Shaelee, where are they going to find you at?
I'm on Instagram at Shaelee Pilger. I also help manage the Fire Mission Barbecue
So-
Instagram and the Butts and Stuff Barbecue Podcast Instagram.
So she's kind of the social media manager of this whole operation.
I prefer to call myself the producer,
So,
but I don't produce anything.
so guys, if you want to connect with me, it is Fire Mission Barbecue on Instagram. You want to connect with Jazz, it is NewbieQ or NewbieQ 2020 on all social media platforms. If you want to connect with the show, it is buttsandstuffpodcast@gmail.com or Butts and Stuff Podcast on Instagram and Facebook.
And YouTube.
And now YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now. So on Instagram, if you want to shoot us a message, like I said, Chris and I both read them. We'll get back to you. We had the conversation with the Bronco guy.
Yeah, we'll talk it out. And hey, if you want to be on the show, reach out and let us know. Hey, I want to be a guest on the show.
Yeah, we got this cool thing where you can call in. You don't
Yeah,
have
you
to
can
actually
call
be
in.
where
You
we
don't
are.
have to be there. So
Yeah.
guys, connect with us. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Rate us.
Rate us on the podcast on any podcast form. It really helps us out. So, guys, with that being said, we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.